So, I am going to be showing you my pantries and a before. So, just bear with me. I don't know if you're like me, that you clean out an area and a few months later, a year later, whatever, it's a mess again. So, you're just kind of have to keep up with it more on a daily, weekly basis, keep things nice and neat. And sometimes life gets in the way, and you know, me for one, I have let things go a little bit, so, or maybe a lot. So anyway, I'm going to show you my pantry. I'm going to bare my soul and show you my pantry. I have two pantries. Now, though, we call them Pantry 1 and Pantry 2. Pantry 1 is in the kitchen, and I really like this part of my kitchen. Some things I don't like about my kitchen, but I do like the pantry. When I first moved here, I didn't think I was going to like it because the shelves didn't look that big, but it actually can hold quite a bit. Pantry 2 was a closet, like you would put a coat closet or something, coat closet, and it just had shelves in there. So we couldn't get the shelves out unless we took a saw and sawed it all apart. So I just decided to use it as an extra food pantry and other stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around and show you Pantry 1. Okay, so here's Pantry 1, and I like to have my stuff all in one area. So as you can see, it's not that way. So like the green beans are down with the fruit, things like that. So I like the doors, so I'm gonna, here's the doors. This is all the before, and then these pull out. These pull out, and everything's just kind of mixed matched. So this is the before, and hopefully the after will be much better. Now see, back there I have 2 things of teriyaki, and if I was a little bit more organized, I would not have had to buy 2 things of teriyaki. So, okay, so that is my Pantry 1, and we're going to move on to Pantry 2. Pantry 2 is in the hallway of where you come in from the garage. So we have the mudroom over here, and then right across is the pantry. So I'm not sure, I guess they use this as a pantry, but it is quite a mess, as you can see. So I have just stuff everywhere. This stuff down here. I just went grocery shopping, so I thought, well, this is a good time to, do this organizing. Up here we have a shelf that our contractor put in, which was nice, an extra shelf for like the bigger items. And I usually have like toilet paper and paper towels up there for extra. And it's kind of, yeah, things are kind of taken over. So anyway, that's my Pantry 2. And so hopefully you will see a big difference when I get this done. Okay, so I have cleaned out Pantry 1. Everything fits on shelves, so I have not needed to use any other organizing products at this time. So the shelves are more narrow, and bins wouldn't fit on them. So, but I did want to show you what all I have done. Okay, so I have all the spices in the door here, and then some little cake things down at the bottom. But the spices are pretty much alphabetized or in that general area. So I have all that together. In the other door, I have some, just some miscellaneous things over there. Yeah, I have enough for the sweetened condensed milk. See, if I was organized, I wouldn't have had to buy all that. Okay, so I have, you know, soups in one category, all the dressings and barbecue sauce. And then I put like tomatoes for chili and vegetables all together. And I also am kind of a little bit OCD that I have the labels all facing outward so I can see what they are. All right, so this is the other side of, yeah, so if I have 2 rows, then I made sure that the labels on both sides fit. Then against the back wall, I have like the peanut butters, the oils, the pancake stuff, the rice, the different baking products and things like that. On the other side, I bought some stuff for my husband's lunch that's easy to pack when he needs something real quick. So I put that on the top shelf. I have like the tuna fish, chicken, all that on the next, the beans. And I have some veggies on the right-hand side, and then I have the fruit at the bottom. And I tried to keep everything together. So I'm trying to keep like things together so that I don't have to search for it in different places. All right, so this is so much better. I feel so much better about this. And then on the back wall, I have like the pastas and the baking stuff back there. And I still have room. So if I go shopping, I'll have room. So that is for Pantry 1. I'm ready to show you the pantry after I cleaned it out. Now, if you look up here, I have everything organized. I used to take everything out and just line the hallway up with all this stuff. But after doing this for a few years, I try to do it once a year. And I was able to just do one shelf at a time and keep it pretty much organized. Now, some of the things, you know how it goes. Sometimes you just shove things in there when you're putting stuff away. So, I always try to be conscious of that when I at least organize. But I use some clear things. I use these shelves, which are the shelf help, which is nice. I have one of the small ones, and so I can put all the little knick-knacky things, or, not knick-knacky, but I can put all the smaller items on there so they don't just get lost on a shelf. And then I have this one, I believe I still have the tag on it. That is medium, but I've had it in there for a while. So that is the medium shelf, and then I have some batteries up there. These are also batteries that I have in a box, so I have those all categorized in a box. Over here is there wasn't quite room enough for it to go all the way across, but it kind of fit behind the shelf. And so what I did was I had these hanging, all the barbecue items hanging, but they would, kind of fall off the nail because I had too many. So I put this over the door pantry organizer up, and also, besides the barbecue things, which kind of fit behind the shelf, a little bit, or they don't take that much room in, all these sippy cup things, or whatever you call them, the to-go cups, I have freed out some, and I'm going to put more in there because I have more in my cupboard, which I need to probably get rid of some. But I have gotten rid of some, and then this is kind of what I have left. Then on the bottom here, you will see these. These are the Better Together baskets with the liners. And I had these in another basket and without a liner. And then like but the onion skins would fall through on the floor and just make a big mess. So I just decided to put the liners in and make it better. And then I have things in the clear bins. Some of those are the older items, but I just went ahead and kept them. So the one thing too that let me see if I don't think I can turn this around. One second. The one thing that I did really try to focus on was keeping things together of like items. So like all the batteries are in one place. All that water together. I got things off the floor that were on there. And I just tried to organize it better. And it just feels so much better and organized. Even though I have a lot of stuff in there. But it's organized. I know where things are at. And now, holidays coming up, I can find, the tablecloths easier, and the Tupperware storage containers easier, and things like that. So I have, it's a lot better. All right, so that was Pantry 2, and it's all organized now. I mopped the floor and wiped off all the shelves, And so it's now good to go. All right.